Okay. Come on, kick over. Kick over. Yay. Okay. Hello, hello, Twitch Universe. Day 2 of 2019. Welcome to Arctic Empire. I'm Arctic. I am the custodian of this little sliver of the Twitch universe. Or multiverse, I haven't decided yet. I've decided that being a variety streamer, I'm actually going to have a multiverse in my little area of the Twitch universe. Because during the day streams, there'll be Lego, and I got several Lego shows to do, different types. You've seen 2 so far. This Lego's Lava, and just straight Technic builds. I have a few sort of sketch vlog ideas for the day. As well as I'm considering doing a meditation show for about a half an hour, 45-minute show, sometime in the late morning, early afternoon. So I got that planned. And then there's all the night streams, which will be Witching Hour, ghost stories and stuff like that, supernatural stuff. Some is serious, some is meant to be a mocking of various things on TV and the news. Includes games, Viscera, cleanup detail. I'm planning on Saturdays. That's just a social thing. People show up. Apparently you can run 36 people in Viscera. So I'll just do some cleaning and talk what happened during the week. TV shows, movies, games, music, anything else. Should avoid politics, should avoid religion, just because they're so polarizing. So that's for Saturdays. And I have some other vlog, mockumentary stuff I want to do as well. So that's the whole point of 2019. Become a full-time streamer and bring all the strange things up here to you. Okay, so we're going to go back to our traditional build of a Technic set. So I'm just going to set up. Normally I set up before we do this, but I've decided that taking a few minutes to do this during the stream allows people a chance to show up if they want, talk, chat, and whatnot, while I get all this set up. We got some extra cases I don't need at the moment. Wasn't last night an interesting stream? I feel so bad. Jack's Ghost came in with everyone else. MLG brought everyone in. And Nightbot settings started giving everyone timeouts just for spreading emotes everywhere. So I feel really bad. And it even banned them for 24 hours at one point. So once again, Ghost, I apologize for that. Everyone must think I'm a schmuck or something. What a guy, man. Demand subs to your channel. He gives away subs, and then you ban them for 24 hours. I think we'll class that as one of those things you never live down. Okay. Now, if anyone was here yesterday, they will have noted that I have added more stuff in the hopes of organizing builds better. So that's the first one. This is the second one. I was debating on cutting the hinges off so the lids come right off, but I think for now, I mean the lids are going to, this is cheap plastic, so I don't expect this to last long, so I will be looking at very large rubber bands. Or I wonder if a Ziploc bag is the right size. Do I have any handy? I got one over here. Yeah, I got one over here. see if it fits. Close one anyway. Most of my Lego sets are actually in bags. Originally I had a whole bunch of plastic, like Rubbermaid stuff doing it, but I thought it took up too much room to store, so I put them in bags, and didn't really help. So this was a brilliant idea that fails miserably. Damn. Okay. That won't work. These are the extra parts from the excavator. The excavator will be the first Technic lava build, and will be the beginning of the end of me, because I'm pretty sure doing this with Technic sets is not a very smart idea. That is the excavator. That we did late November, beginning of December. There are no decals. I don't do the decals. I don't do that. So once this set's done, I will then take them both apart, and this will be the first This Lego's Lava set to be done. Needless to say, I have seen various stages and steps in this that I'm not sure how I'm going to put it together. There were some really brutal designs in here that are not lava friendly. Not that Lego ever knew someone would do this. I'm sure all the board meetings, no one ever came up and just said, yeah, I'll bet you some crazy idiot is going to try and do this without their bare hands. So perhaps we should, Alexa, cancel. That's my timer for my tea. So I'll be right back. Just give me a second. Okay. Yeah, last night was fun. I had technical problems left, right, and center. It started to stream like 3 times. G'day, Darrow. How are you? The burger looked a little anemic. I haven't eaten it yet. Yeah, it didn't turn out too well. It looks a little charred too, so obviously you didn't cook it. If you had, it would be A number 1. Okay, that is a cup of tea. I forgot to measure this. I think that's 24 ounces. It looks like about a pint, so I think about 24 ounces of green tea. No milk anymore. No milk, no sugar. That's what I forgot to do. I forgot to pick up milk. I only use milk for cereal. Oh, and Ovaltine too. Yes, yes, yes. I'm a big fan of The Christmas Story, and there's a joke in there for Ovaltine drinkers. And I happen to be one. Okay. 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 Yeah, no, he wasn't in work. He wasn't at work today. Move you down a bit more. Okay, I think I like this layout. And oddly enough, this is close to what it was yesterday. So for once, I didn't make a big change of everything. How's the sound? Everything's turned up, so they were both in. I'm under the impression one opened, and Justin walked in, I think just before I ordered my burger. I'm not 100% sure on that one. Nick was there. He insulted Green Bay before he even said hi. No, I think he said hi, and then he said Green Bay sucks. And I just looked at him, it's like, dude, you're a Bengals fan. Why are you giving me grief? Which I feel bad, because I have nothing against the Bengals. I was just pissed at Nick. So I just sort of told him, it's like, dude, why? Why is like the first real thing out of your mouth just nasty? Well, nasty's not. Grumpy and miserable. I have no idea. Okay. Actually, no, I have no problem turning it down. Okay. Now, it's funny. Let me see what we've got. Everything seems fine, and yet my CPU says it's cranking at 100%. But quick rough map says 80% at best. I don't know. Now, you know what's a real pain is when you're getting ready to stream, you turn your computer on, and all of a sudden OneDrive wants to sync all your files. That sucks up processor power. That is really annoying. I hate that. Which is why I have removed most files from OneDrive. I think I'm just going to keep it down to photos and shared assets for streaming. This is a little... Yeah, you're right. Why? See... Yeah, 16 frames per second. That's crap. Yet it's only using 40. Well, that's what it's telling me. It's using 36%. Up to 20 frames. Now back to 16. This is really annoying. Frames. Why have I got... Okay, so now I got one of those. Um, 25 frames, 28 frames. Yeah, I think part of the new startup is going to be start the computer a couple of hours before streaming. So whatever it's chewing on in the background, you can just clear it. Yeah, it is choppy. Why? I'm just curious. I dialed the web camera's resolutions back. Yeah, she is sluggish. Why? Yeah, something stuck in its throat. Oh, what was that? I saw OneDrive pop up. It's freaking updating. I freaking hate OneDrive. Come on, come on. Open up. Let's go. We got a show to do. I'm trying to kill OneDrive sync. By rights, it should be. There's nothing to sync. Unless it's OneNote. Come on. Should never take this long to open anything up. This keeps up. This will become a blue stream. 141 oh, that's why. That's another factor into the problem. Stupid OneDrive, man. Okay. Things should settle down. Now, what I'm hoping is I don't have to restart everything. Oh, I'm out of sync both? Damn. 685. really like to meet some of the people responsible for some of the stuff we use. Give them a good smack in the face and say, fix it properly. Like, it's almost like it's a half-ass job. Yeah, look at the pausing. Wow. That's paused. "21 frames. That's crap. I'm at 16 minutes. Huh. I'm not sure what I should do. I already did the synchronizing. And it was fine. It was a slight audio video sync problem, but it wasn't much. Not sure. How's the sync now? I really can't tell. I'm on such a long delay that I really can't tell. Okay, that's what it is. Computer is choking on something. Just look at all this garbage running. It's a lot of crap I could care less about running. That might factor in too. So okay, I have 3 browser windows open. One's for the stream, one's for Nightbot, and one was actually Brick and Nick's doing his show, so I was watching that. So I'm down to 2 browser windows. Anti-malware service is running. Why? I'd rather you just sit on your hands and do nothing and sit in a corner and don't bug me. Oh, 96%. Okay, we're coming down. CPU almost 30 frames. So yeah, okay. It seems to be improving. I don't know why it was doing that. Yeah, whenever I see Windows Explorer, it makes me think it's OneDrive. No, I'm going to shut down malware. Bytes. Although I don't think that's using anything. I also think Task Manager is not giving a proper number of what's going on. What else we got? You can shut down. Let me turn Steam off. Oh, that's about it, man. I got Google OneDrive sitting here. OneDrive. Task Manager. Stream Deck, which I still haven't plugged in. I used it for a whole month. And I haven't used it since out. But I do intend to. Once I start building all the layout screens and whatnot. Okay. Looks okay. Oh. Enough of that. It seems to be okay. I have to train myself to keep an eye on one, make eye contact with the camera, not the video camera. Yeah, the main camera sits above, so I keep staring at it because that's for the camera, the video display. So I keep staring at it when I should be staring at that. And I have to make sure I take a look at the feeds. I think everything looks fine now. Okay. Not the book. I think we're ready to continue our merry little journey through this silly idea I came up with. Actually, I'm going to flip the video camera, the good camera's display screen. I forgot to rotate it. Hopefully soon I can start working on getting rid of the headphones for this. Or actually, this is a wireless headset, so I don't have to worry about strangling myself or pulling a cord and knocking stuff off the table. Yay! I'm a little off-center. I don't like that. I don't like being off-center. Okay, well, let's do some of all these bloody remotes that I don't need anymore. I'm also having a problem because of the headphones and the interface. The two cameras are being run by Logitech software and not by OBS. So I am unable to adjust the brightness. Oh, wait a minute, or did it? The Sky camera, which is the one over there. Yeah, over there. Is very bright. I tried adjusting it before, and it only adjusted the host cam, which is the one right there. So I'm having problems controlling the settings for each one separately. It sounds like the Reverend. Oh, it is. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, it sounds like a Horton tune. I never have, because one, you can flip the microphone up on these ones and shut them off. Two, I normally take them off, because I do not want to have a Bill Clinton moment or a Leslie Nielsen moment in one of the Naked Gun movies. I can't remember which one it was. What the heck was I thinking? Right, I wanted to see if I can adjust the light. $33 1/3 might have been. Yeah, see? That is not the camera I want to adjust. I want to adjust the other one, but it won't let me because they're identical cams. They're both the same make and model. Whereas if OBS was doing this on its own, I could do that. Well, oh, that, and I keep forgetting this monitor's bright. I don't know why. HDMI on a 19-inch screen, I don't recommend. 1080 I don't. 720 would be better. It just makes everything large enough that you can read from a distance. That's the real trouble, is trying to read whatever the hell's on the screen. Okay, so this is where we left off yesterday. So, off we go. That's better. Okay, so I am looking for, now these, I did not find a separate home for these pieces. Perhaps I should have considered it, but so I need 4 little reds. Wondering if I should move some screens around. see what happens. Because I'm not using Streamlabs OBS, I don't have a chat window with OBS. So I'm just trying to figure out a way to see the screen, to see chat, be able to see the instruction book, and be able to see the actual feed. One, to see how many people are watching, as well as to see how it looks. "18 frames. What the hell is this stupid thing doing?" Now, I didn't make all these changes to have to run a different computer just to watch the stream. Okay. Bruce should be home in half an hour. Say hi for me. Now I'm at 30 frames. Is there nothing else I can shut down? There isn't. Yeah, I'm not going to cut back on the bit rate. I'm already running at 35. Okay, yeah, I just thought it was 8 she was home by, but... Oh, Jack's Ghost in here? No, he's not here. I think he's on later. Around 10 o'clock. That's when MLG starts his stream, and he's usually in there, so... Okay, so where was I? Well, okay, let's get back to what I was doing. So, I can't wait till I get this damn thing hooked up. I'm tired of it catching on stuff. Okay, where was I? 2 black pins. Black spline pins. Okay. That one in my hand. Okay. Camera could use a mild adjusting. Huh. Oh, hey, Jack. Hi. I'm pretty sure you won't get banned today, or at least not for silliness last night. I still feel bad about that. I'm just adjusting the main camera because it needs it. Okay. Oh, building's fine. The computer's a little moody. I'm having troubles keeping 30 frames. Okay, yeah, so apparently the problem is solved until someone finds out something else I forgot to do. However, I have Nightbot open so I can change things as I discover there's something wrong. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's done. So yeah, it's better. The lighting is different. You know what it is? I don't have a green screen up, so the light coming at me isn't being bounced back onto the table. I think that's what's going on. So I'll have to play around with that. Oh, okay, so that is done. Okay, looks like we're building body panels of sorts. Okay. Yeah, that's body panel. Okay, so. I appreciate you being here, and thank you so much for the gifted subs. That was awesome. I honestly didn't think I would see really anything like that for months. Actually, I have not been very consistent with streaming, so I figured at the beginning of the year I'd basically be starting from scratch. My knee is acting up, but in 9 days, hopefully, fingers crossed, they will fix it. Those are all triple pins, so I need... What the heck am I... Oh, yeah, right, a splined blue pin. I appreciate you doing it, and I know every single person you've gifted a sub appreciates it. I need a purple 11. So that should be this one. So that's 4, 4, and 3. Yeah, it's 8. That's 11. So I'm guessing this will be a tailgate. Now, oh, there you are. Okay, so there's... Oh, that's number 1? Yeah, number 1. And the other one's going to be number 2. It's nice that they numbered these ones. This one, there's a longer one. They've actually numbered them, so we don't build stuff backwards. Or at least most people don't. I still do anyway, because I'm not paying attention. Same thing with the elbows. No, they didn't number this one. That's a 5. Oh, there we go. I need a 3 and a 6. So there's the 3. And the 6 is the full right angle. Those two. I seem to have forgotten where I put some of this stuff. Nope, nope, that's not it. Oh no, it is. And 2 of you guys. Come here. You're next on the show. What have I got? I got the panel, the right angle, the lazy angle. 2 of them, 1 of them. Okay, so let's start with this. What the hell? Damn it! I still missed something. Oh, okay. I see. Yes. Well, the good news is that should be an axle, because there's no such thing as a 3-length pin. But not a. That would have to be a 4-point pin for that to work. So I may not have to cry when I put that together as a lava build. Number 2. And that is a 5. No, I need a 3 and a 6. 1 and a 2. Perhaps I should learn to count in some other languages just to make this a little more interesting. Just a little bit more interesting. Not much. Don't want to get too intense. Have people passing out while they're watching from the intensity of the show. And I remembered you this time. I was trying to think of stunts to pull for Lego shows, and I thought, send a Lego set out to someone, to a friend, and say, individually bag every single piece, and then send it back, and I have to build it, but that's just a waste of plastic. And I thought, send it out to someone, and have them bag 10 pieces randomly in however many bags it takes. So for 2,000 piece set, that would be 200 bags. 200 bags? Yeah. So 200 bags of just randomly mixed pieces, and you have to build it. But I don't think I'm going to do that, though. That's just nuts. Forgot to put you on. There we go. So it appears to be correct, but appearances can be deceiving. Okay, 2 brown locking pins. Now these are 3s, so I got 3s and 5s in here. On 2. And it was oriented wrong. It is no longer oriented wrong. Okay. Upside down. So 197 done. Woo. All the excitement is here, folks. What the heck are you guys talking about? No. Something is amiss. What the heck did you guys do? There are extra pins? Where? Wait, whoa, okay, I missed a step. When the heck? Ah, no. What the heck is going on here? Perplexing. Yeah. Okay, now that is different. So what is wrong? Oh. As Guardian Studios, hi. Thank you for the host. Much appreciated. Welcome to my confusion. This is Arctic Empire. I'm Arctic. And I have made a mistake. Sometimes it's easier just to grab the book. So this is telling me there's a pin in the wrong spot. Oh. At least my alerts work. For months I didn't have any. So I had no idea what was going on until I looked up and, oh, there's 12 people here. I didn't even know. Just sitting here talking to myself. Ah, there were mistakes made right from day one. I don't know how I missed this. Let's back this up so you can see how far back I had to go to find my stupid mistake. Yeah. That is correct. And this goes down here. He's right out of the way. Yep. That looks better. Apparently, it looks like I know what I'm doing now. Oh, what was that? Oh, thank you for the follow. As Guardian Studios. It's a great name. And it's one of the few I can pronounce properly. I've come across a few names where I'm like, ooh, I don't know. I think someone's playing some phonetic games there, so I'm not sure how I'm supposed to pronounce it. I don't know if you've been here before. This is the second Lego show I do. This is just a straightforward Technic build. After I'm done this, I'm going to take it apart. I'm going to take apart the Volvo excavator, and then I'm going to build them as lava. So no bare hands, tools only, which includes anything you can find: pliers, tweezers, hemostats. I've used a small hammer at times, various little tools for craft work, and I have more Lego off to the side to build Lego tools. So stands, jigs, anything I need to try and build this without using my bare hands. So in about 2 or 3 weeks, I think I'll be doing the first official This Lego's Lava Technic build. Fingers crossed. I think I'll take a picture of my hair before I start, and after, I'll probably be bald. Well, maybe not bald, but I think there'll be definite evidence, of thinning. Okay, so I don't have to go back all the way. So I got you right there. No, this is the one that should. So you belong there. Nope. Yeah, it's a it's a crazy challenge. I'm not sure why. I noticed like most of the Lego builders, they make their own stuff. Well, I really don't. I haven't played with Lego in 10 years. Well, Technic sets. I started buying the city sets when I was in the grocery store. So I had little city sets all over the living room. I took them all apart, put them away, and then something made me think of that game, The Ground is Lava. And I thought, oh, okay. I had a different idea just before that, the world's smallest Lego sets, but I couldn't figure out how to, I think it's forced perspective, to make it look like it was really tiny, and using magnifying glasses to put them together. I couldn't figure out how to do the show that way, because I figured if my fingers get in the way, then you can tell I'm just screwing with you. I'm not actually building the world's smallest Lego set. So then the lava thing came to me. So yeah, I've been trying that. People have been by, they like the idea. So I figure I'll continue. So I have like 20 Technic sets, maybe more. So I'm just going to work through all of them this way, see if I can get them built. Chances are I'll probably do all of them traditional way, just to enjoy it. And then I'll come back around and I'll start doing the Lego challenge. I'm curious as to what kind of Lego tools I'm going to build, and if I'll be able to build tools that are multi-purpose. So maybe I'll have 6 Lego tools on hand at all times that get a lot of the jobs done. So I'm hoping. And perhaps other people will take the challenge up and see if they can build better tools, or perhaps certain stages I had to use my hands. Maybe they can figure out a way to do it without using their hands. So, yeah, I'm enjoying the challenge now. Providing I don't mess up. Okay, which one is this at? That's a 2. So 2 is not correct. This is the 1. So the 1 goes here. So that lines up again as it's supposed to. Yeah, so I got to figure out, when this is lava, I have to figure out how to put the pin in and seat it straight through without touching it. Unfortunately, time's a factor. I think this is going to take me 10 hours to put together. Now, part of it's because, I'm sitting here enjoying conversations with you and others, so I'm not really putting 100% into this. So it's going to take longer than normal. I mean, to actually sit down and focus on this only, 5 hours? 5 to 6 hours, I'm thinking. I'm thinking as a lava build, I'm just going to stop and say 40 hours. Maybe. Could be longer, could be shorter. It depends. Certain methods of building components, maybe I figure out a way the second time, and that makes every other occurrence faster. I don't know. I used to work in a factory, so I'm used to seeing automated systems with clamps and jigs and all that, and robotics. So I'm hoping I learn something, and perhaps I will figure things out. It would be fun to ultimately, after doing all this, to figure out how to build robots out of Lego to build a set. Now, it would have to be one stage at a time. I mean, I don't have anywhere near enough Lego to try and build a robot assembly line to do the whole thing. But to build robots to do certain stages would be interesting. Lego building Lego would be cool. A rather eclectic hobby, but might be some people interested in watching it. So yeah, as for a convention, I don't know. And now, yeah, see, so as a lava build, I would want a jig to hold this up, and then build a tool, or maybe just use a pair of pliers and put this into place and pop it into place like that. Now, during this build, I've seen numerous instances of real problems. Trying to put two pieces together with like 5 pins that have to all connect. Trying to line all the pins up so you can actually pop the piece in place is a serious problem. I'm not sure how to solve the alignment problem. Yeah, most of the videos I've done are no longer on Twitch. But if you scroll down, my YouTube channel, every single one I've done so far is posted there. Hi, Leon. Yeah, so all the videos are there, showing me starting out with the city sets as lava. And the excavator's there. And some of this is the Extreme Adventure set. Some of them are posted. I still have 3 or 4 I have to post to YouTube. And also on the YouTube channel, you'll find other variety stuff I'm developing for when I become a full-time streamer, which hopefully will be soon and will work out. Okay, so video's still choppy. I am still running into technical problems. I no longer stream with my laptop. This is my old gaming system now, and it's having problems. Mind you, it's 7 or 8 years old, so hardware-wise, she's just on the cusp of being able to stream. So I guess throwing 3 cameras and some more elements in there, it's not happy. and then running a browser in the background. So it's all a learning curve. That doesn't work either. Damn. I gotta figure out a better screen layout. More stuff to learn. More stuff to figure out. Okay. So where am I? Let's see, what's that? 194, 195, 198 done. Woo! 199. So where did I put those? I'm perplexed. Oh, there they are. Most of the parts I managed to find somewhere to put them, but not all of them. Oh, my day's going better. I managed to get the stream running faster. I'm starting a checklist. First checklist item: start your computer hours before you stream. That way, any updates or anything it wants to chew on is done. 2, turn off OneDrive syncing. It just sucks up all of... Yeah, it was doing it again. I'm not sure why, because I haven't done anything with OneDrive. So I don't know why it wanted to sync again, but... And then start turning on the programs and wait for the processor to settle down. But it's still not happy. I'm holding at 30 frames. I've lost 0.1% frames. It's running better, but no. Yeah, man. Creative streaming is a chore. I mean, and that's just for this one show. I have like 5 or 6 others I'm planning, so I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to figure out a quick way to switch anything over. Because by rights, in the course of a day, I'd run 2 to 4 different shows. So probably 1 Lego specifically, and then a few other things, along with gaming. And so I already have 2 streaming tables. I got this one for Lego, and my gaming system's behind me. Yeah, they don't tell you the headache of setting things up. I mean, I don't take the set down. I just turn the lights off and drop the stands. That's it. And I clean all this up. I'm afraid that if anything goes wrong, I'm going to have Lego all over the floor, so I put it all away. Just so it's safe. Where was I? Oh, yeah. I was over here doing that. And now I'm over here doing this. But I can't do that because that's not what I'm looking for. Where are... Oh, no, they're in here. Again. Look in there. Put you on there for now. So. Yeah, I know. It's just... It takes more time and effort to actually set up than, you know. And I think MLG says he does it every night because he's got young kids, so he's got to clean everything up. Otherwise, you know, God only knows what they'll get into. So the poor guy is constantly setting up and tearing down. I shouldn't complain. I mean, David Lynch's first feature film took him 5 years because he filmed on weekends, so they would build the sets, film, tear them down at the end of the weekend, and do the whole thing the next week. For 5 years. I can't imagine doing that for 5 years. I mean, that's dedication. Like, that's an obsession. What am I doing? I got one of you. Did you tell me to turn it upside down? I don't think you did. I had to figure this out on my own. There we go. There's one. Oh, you have a well-behaved kid. Where'd you get one of those? I've heard rumors of these well-behaved children, and I don't believe it for a second. I think it's a myth. But apparently you got one. I know I would have been in a holy terror if my dad was doing this. When I was a kid. Oh my God. He'd have no choice but to give me my own show, so I'd leave his stuff alone. Of course I wouldn't have. I would have been all into his stuff anyway. No, no. Frames, 27 frames. Where's all the processing? Well, my original plan was maybe by summer build myself another system. Because my current gaming system I just finished was intended to be a streaming system. That, or I just go out and buy some really long cords, USB and HDMI cables, and plug all this in behind me, because I know the new system will eat this, no problem. I play WoW and it's running at 15%. It's just sitting there going, what else you got? So my original plan actually was, within a year, build a really powerful gaming system and move everything down the line. But I need job first, which I can't do until I get my knee fixed. Which in 9 days I'll finally get my knee done. Yeah, I finally get to play WoW with all the settings dialed right up. It's great. Looks good. I'm used to playing it in basically crayon stick figures. So it's been a real treat to finally play it the way it's meant to look. I haven't even tried playing Fortnite yet with the new system. I tried running it with the old one. Little tiny window, just about that big. It's about this big a window, and it still ran at 4 frames per second. Oh yeah? I picked up well, the original system had a GTX 660 Ti, and the new computer has a 1060, 6 gigabytes. Yeah, my friend told me if you're gonna run 60 hertz screens at 1080, 1080p, I don't need to spend the extra money for a 1080. The new system, yeah, that will have the RTX 280 when I build that. But as I said, New Year resolution, get my knee fixed, get myself a job, finally, part-time job. And then, apparently 970 should be fine. The 1060s and the 970s, I think, are pretty close. The 1050s and the 1060s, there seems to be a definite performance boost. apparently the 1070s and the 1080s are close. I imagine the 8 gigs of memory has a lot to do with it. Whereas the 974 gig, yeah, it's probably more powerful, but with only 4 gigs of RAM. Video RAM. Okay. 201 is done. 202. Little tiny blue stuff. I don't know how I'm gonna. Does that work? Renewal for SSI? I'm not sure what that is. Isn't that it's a graphics standard, isn't it? Back in the old days when graphics cards were just being built? That's what I know it to be. Oh. Gotta put the other side on. Dopey. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm on long-term for both my shoulders, work-related injury, which pays the bills, but there's nothing extra. So I have to find a job, but I'm hoping financially I'm in a situation where I can hold out with a part-time job while streaming builds, and hopefully just stick to full-time streaming as a career. Plus, it occurred to me, this makes for a good retirement. I mean, as long as you got a decent computer and you've got something you want to share by streaming it, there's no reason why you can't work well past retirement age. And if you like what you do, it's not really a job. So, yeah, I'm actually looking at this as my retirement right here. I hope. Oh, you should get your GED. Even if you never really need it, you should get it. I'm actually planning on going to take a private investigator's course. I'm in Canada, in Ontario, and you have to take a course, which is now normally online. You do the course, write the test, get your license, and off you go. So yeah, I'm thinking, and I'm just doing that for the most part because I want one. I'd like to be able to put that on a job application, you know, special certifications, private investigator. Even if it gets me nowhere, I just like that. I hope there's a badge. I don't think there is. In the movies, you always see some kind of ID they flash, but I don't think that's the case for me. St. Louis? Okay. I had a buddy who worked there, computer work. He got hired by some company that just grabbed a bunch of programmers from Montreal and shipped them all down to St. Louis. I never asked him what he was doing specifically. He's actually a systems analyst, so could have been coding, could have been designing. I'm actually a systems analyst as well, but finding work close to home was a bit of an issue, and now my skills are quite dated. Oh, that song's a little intense, isn't it? It's a little techno house for a rock station. Okay, 30 frames. Oh well. Okay, so now what am I getting myself into? I have 3 bins that I didn't actually break down further. Okay, so a door, something to put the door on. That's what I'm technically going to call it. Something to put the door on. Come on. Where are these little half blue studs? There we go. I also figure when it comes to retiring, I'm part of Gen X. They're going to be retiring soon, so I imagine some of them will take up watching streaming. So, and I have a chance for an audience with them because I understand the time era, the TV shows, the movies, the music, all those references. I get them. All the pop culture I was there for, so kind of got my fingers crossed that works to my advantage. And that, yeah, I can find an audience. Oh, there we go. You and there we go. Yeah, I wonder how many streamers are looking at that. I saw one couple. They were in their 70s. He was a musician. Had a piano in front of him, keyboard and a keyboard and a keyboard and all that kind of stuff. And for donations, he played music. He was really good too. He was obviously a professional musician. And I think that's how they're paying for their retirement. So imagine boomers are probably going to be doing it. Well, some of them are. And then millennials, same thing. I wonder if any of them are looking at it as something to do when you retire. Well, I'm hoping, because Gen X is the first video game generation. We were a first for a lot of things. VCRs, cable TV, eventually satellite, pay-per-view. First real computers, home computers anyway. So yeah, I imagine there'll be a lot of Gen X that will be interested in streaming. What was I doing? I think I have everything I'm looking for. I had a Commodore 64 in high school. My dad had the first Atari 2600. A friend of mine had the Intellivision, and another friend had ColecoVision. So I played a bit of all 3 of the original consoles. We didn't call them consoles back then. I'm not even sure what we called them. Oh, you can see that damn thing. Fire extinguishers. I played some Super NES. Didn't play any of the first. Didn't really play GameCube, Dreamcast, none of them. By that time, I was done high school and out partying. 2 of these, correct. So, let's try this again. That's 1. I've barely played modern consoles. I have an Xbox 360, but I came by that sort of a fluke. My brother's Xbox crashed on him. My roommate wasn't playing his anymore, so he gave him his. So I took the broken one, took it apart and fixed it. One of the kids had put a business card in the CD player. They couldn't get it out. They didn't know it was in there. So I pulled it out, started it up. Works fine. It's a little tricky pulling the case apart. But I have some games, but I haven't played it. I am absolutely terrible with a gamepad. Yeah, so I asked my brother if he wanted it back, so apparently his son might want to trade it. I have the black one now, and my buddy has the cream-colored one with a flame stripe on it or something. So apparently the kids might want the old one back. So I said, yeah, I'll trade it if they want. I have no problem with that. But yeah, I managed to fix it. Well, clean it out, really. I think I gave him the card. The card belonged to a friend who makes custom jewelry. It was her card that was in the machine. Go over there. So, okay. Now I am not thrilled with this. Okay, I'm not sure the fire extinguisher is really that secured. I mean, there's only the short piece of a half blue pin holding the fire extinguisher. I can see that going badly. Okay. Oh yeah, probably worth money. I know the original Apple computers are worth 20 grand or something more. You can find one. There's a shop here in town that specializes in all that stuff. Atari 2600s, cartridges, everything, Xbox, you name it. Every game console I've ever heard of, including some Japanese ones, game developer versions of Nintendo. And he has a 6 Vectrixes, which was a monochrome small console video game from the 70s. He's got like 6 of them with the original box. I played Wolfenstein in university. My roommate had the original on his computer. His computer had 40 megabyte hard drive. It's just, that's crazy. I think my watch has more memory than that now. I am still working on a process of moving the model to somewhere. That was a groundbreaking game. I don't think it occurred to me just how groundbreaking it was when it came out. No. Da. I don't think I've ever heard of that game. I remember, what was it called? Dragon's Lair. Someone had a Commodore version for it. And I can't remember how many discs it took. I never actually saw it playing. I just remember hearing of it. I had a bunch of Commodore 64 games. I've actually got a Commodore 64. It turns out my best friend, their family had one sitting in the basement for 20 years before I knew they had it. Then after their father passed, they were going through the house. That's when I found it. And yeah, so I got it, the proper monitor that went with it, a printer, and a floppy drive, external floppy drive. I have no floppies. I threw out my games years ago. I wish I'd kept them. I think the only way to really play anything now is to use an emulator. Okay. Oh, it's too bad. Yeah, I remember my dad asking me about my Commodore 64. I said, "Yeah, throw it out." I shouldn't have. And that was less than 10 years ago. By rights, I should still have the damn thing. Oh, wait a minute, so I'm looking at this. I keep trying to not use the book, because then I forget to update the screen so you can see which step I'm on. So, and I don't want to leave all the viewers behind. They should see exactly what point I'm at. So, an elbow. Oh crap! I forgot this thing's even here. Okay, so short elbow. That's a short elbow. That's what I'm calling them. And 2 black pins. Must be nice to be 30. I'm 50. 50, Jesus. I still have troubles wrapping my head around that. The fact that you had a Commodore 64 and you're only 30? Wow, that's cool. I would have thought most 30-year-olds would have no idea what that was. Oh, that's right. Okay. That's cool. Growing up on video games. Okay. Now, is that an 11? That's a 7. No, that's a 9. That's a 9, so that's an 11 axle. WoW. I've been playing WoW since Cataclysm. So you've been playing since Vanilla. I haven't. I've leveled one toon, but I haven't done much more. I liked raiding. I really enjoyed it. So I've been wanting to get back to it. What in the world have you got me doing now? I think that's right. Oh, okay. Jesus, you've seen the game go through a lot of changes over all that time. Never played a warrior. I have a toon that's Horde, but I've always played Alliance. All my toons are on CTR, Convert to Raid. They're all in that guild for Airy Peak. I was listening to, my roommate got me listening to Convert to Raid podcast. And then it was about a year or two into listening to them, they started a guild. For some reason, they all switched to Alliance side, started the guild, and I've been a member ever since. Well, no, I joined about a year after they'd started. It's a really great guild. Lots of really helpful people. And the raid teams, I think at one, I actually don't know how many raid teams they had. They had dozens and dozens of them. All varying difficulties and whatnot, so you could find somewhere to raid if you wanted to. I'm looking forward to that. I've been on a few of their raid teams. Salad Senate was one. Rex Flex, I think, what he was calling it. And Good to the Last Drop. I think that was For the Win? Something like that. They've made some big advances in gaming. Cross-rating and all that stuff. Of course, it makes it difficult to mount hunt sometimes. In certain areas, you've got people from other realms lurking around. Yeah, I've logged in every year since I've been playing, and I've logged in every Halloween and every Christmas. Yeah. The funny thing is, I just blew through Legion with my main hunter, so I didn't get a chance to really see what the mount situation was. I think I'm at 260. I think, yeah. Raid mounts, I've only got a few. I missed out on a lot of them. Especially with, I think it's Airy Peak. There's a raid team that, for gold, boom, they'll put everyone through. So I managed to get mounts that way. I haven't farmed mounts in a long time, but that's what I intend to do once I level all my tunes up. And I want the auction house mount, but I don't have 5 million gold. I wish I did, but I don't. I did manage to pick up a few of them through the weekly farming. The one I'm trying for, the one at the end of Cataclysm. There's a mount that drops when you kill. Oh, what the hell is his name? The big ass dragon. There's a mount that drops there, and if you get that mount and you have all the other drakes, there's another mount. So I have everyone except for the one from Black Dragon. What the hell is it called? I want to say Dragon's Lair, but that's not it. Dragon Soul. That's it. Yeah, Dragon Soul drops them out. And if you have all the other ones, you then get the second one. So I was working on that. But the spine, I hate spine. Why they still make us balance years after? Yeah, that's it, the Himmel Drake? Yeah, that's the one I was working on, but they still keep that balancing thing on the spine part of the raid, so it's a pain. I have not tried running it since Mists, actually, so I should be able to kill everything. 3 mounts? So I have one. I have one of them. I have no idea who it is. Pretty sure I have one of them. Deathwing, that's it. I think I have the Altraxian one. The Deathwing I don't, and therefore I don't have the Emerald. So that was one I was working on. Ashes of Alar took forever. And Onyxia, that took forever. I ran that a couple hundred times on 6 tunes. By the time I was really farming, I had 6 tunes farming. The 12B, no, I don't have that one. And it's not part of the requirements for the Emerald. But yeah, I've seen it. But no, I don't have that one. And yeah, I'm pretty sure they took that out of the game. It's one of the long lost ones I've heard referred to. Trying to think. We went from Kata to Mist. I don't remember if I got it. Okay, we went Mists and then we went Draenor. I probably picked up at Mists. I didn't play really any Legion, which sucks because I started my Rogue through Legion, and it looks like it would have been a lot of fun to play it as current content. It's still in the game? I heard it wasn't. One of the websites lists everything, and I could have sworn the experimental one was removed. I thought they said they'd removed it. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I wish I'd played Legion. It looked like the Rogue would have had a lot of fun. I'm still going to stream, leveling up all my tunes, but I'm leveling a Druid first, because that's all the mineral and herb gathering. Yeah, fingers crossed it would. Yeah, I haven't tried anything with my new tune. Well, my leveled up one. Okay, so we're running at 30 frames. I haven't dropped any more frames. So we seem to be puttering along fine. Nope, you're not what I'm looking for. You are. I hope they're gonna finish this. Invincible. Is that the horse? I think that's the horse. I think I have that one. That took a while. Although I lucked out on... Oh, damn. I can't remember the raid. Lich King, yeah, I have that one. I lucked out. It dropped like the third time I ran it. I lucked out on that one. Trying with the Death Charger. Got him. Most of them were long farms, but yeah, I remember picking up the Lich King one like the third time. Oh, and Rags. I picked up the Rags mount. Yeah, Firelance, that's it. I picked it up like sixth time I ran it. I lucked out there too. It just dropped. I'm like, holy crap. I was quite thankful for that, considering how long it took to run other things. Yeah, I got the Rags one. That's a really good looking mount. I like that one. It's been a while since I've thought about WoW in any detail, so it's slowly starting to come back to me, this, that, and the other thing. Okay. Isn't that the only... Curious. Why would they build it that way? Karazhan. I think I might have popped into Karazhan at that point, but I don't remember. I remember running Karazhan, and I've never beat the chess game. I've only been there 2 or 3 times, but I know it can be soloed, but I never figured it out. Okay, so now we have an issue. I did not see another one of those. So oh, I hope I did not substitute the wrong part for the wrong part, because it's gonna... Oh, no! Found it. I noted I only had one left, and I just used it. Now they want another one, so I'm like... Am I missing something? Or did I misplace something? Or did I put it in the wrong place? I've done that. Did that with the excavator. I had to go back 50 steps to figure out where it went. I have that one. I remember that one. Took a while to get that one. Is that the Death Charger? Or the Death Charger's... Oh, it's way up north on the map. I remember getting the Green Drake? Green Dragon? Green Drake. We had to get exalted with one faction, and then you had to get exalted with the opposite faction, and then you had to go back. Oh, all that grinding was brutal. Yeah, I remember doing the green one. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, okay, that's a 13. 13. No, not there. Okay, no, they are, no. Oh, okay, what I'm looking for is in there. It's just hard to find them. Come on. There we go. Oh, two of these. Wrong color. Wait a minute. I jumped a step. I'm supposed to be on 222. Not 223. Not yet. There's 2. What the hell, man? That's better. Jeez. Why? Why the rubber piece? Oh, friction. How? Absorb shocks, but I don't know why. Why you'd put it on one end and not the other. Now, we're back to this. 3. Third one down. Oh, hey, Brick and Nick, you're here. That's cool. Thank you. Though you're probably lurking, but hey, you're gonna lurk in my stream? That's cool. I appreciate that. No, did I? Think I separated. No, they're over here. I remember seeing these, but I couldn't remember if I actually separated them out into a smaller compartment. Oh wow, almost 2 hours. Cool. It's almost 9. Wow. I think I'll probably call it around 10 o'clock. Hopefully MLG. Well, hopefully there'll be someone to pass the baton to. Nick, you still there? Just curious if you found people for your build-off competition or whatever it was you were asking me about. Oh no, dots. We hate dots. I hate dots. That's a dot. I hate dots. If you're gonna lose something, it's probably gonna be a dot. Damn dots. We hate dots. I should get a t-shirt that says that. I hate dots. Dots suck. There's a piece I did not see until I started back with Lego Technic sets. The base pin is what? You got an extra quarter pin on one end? I've never seen one of those before. Not until I started the new Technic sets. So they're used for securing to a half beams. Not that I saw a lot of half beams in the old days. So I'm guessing no. I'm guessing Nick is actually doing something else. He's just lurking. It appears that how the pin is oriented affects how easy it is to fit another beam on top, so I'll have to keep that in mind. Hopefully it helps with lava builds. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, almost did the Sanford and Son title song. Okay, so is that correct? That appears to be correct, which means I've probably buggered it up. Oh, I need 4 of these. There we go. There's 2. And then there's you. And then this. And some of that. Ta-da! Oh, I forgot to... Damn it. Okay, I actually skipped the attaching. So what do I got? Nope. Oh, I had it right the first time. So you go in there. You go in there. Okay. There we go. Now. Oh, actually, I need this anyway. So. Okay, that appears to be. Yeah, okay, I think I got this. Stoppers. 13 black beans. This as lava is not going to be fun because lining everything up before you can snap into place. Okay. Let's try. There may be something to the orientation of the pin, making assembly a little easier. Now as for this, I have no idea. Oh, a stopper. Another stopper. There we go. Done. See? Keep leaving you guys behind when I use the book and not the PDF file. That's a 9. Whoops. I saw that. Okay, so now I'm a little confused. That looks like a half beam. Oh, I see. Okay. So those are 5s. The 7. No, 7 is 9. No, that's a 9. Okay, that's right. I need 6 triple pins. Is that the only triple pin? No, beige of the. There's 2 different colored triples. Oh, wait a minute. That's a 5. Are you telling me 5? Or are you telling me 6? You're telling me 5. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, 2. Why am I hearing a dog? Okay. So, it sounds like the dog is in the downstairs apartment, but he does not have a dog, unless he has just acquired one. Ooh. Okay. Oh no, it's the neighbor next door. I know he has a dog. It's just, I've never heard the dog make a noise. Oops. I committed more to that than I was supposed to. Okay. Take 2. Why would you use half beams? This doesn't turn. I mean, there's a little bit of flex to it, but putting pressure on the pins, it might shear them. Don't understand why they do that. And no stickers. We don't do stickers. We leave them in mint condition. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, up this side. think. This is right. I would have preferred a different angle, or okay, no, that looks like it's right. Okay. That's strange. I am showing people here, and yet they're not. There's only 3 people watching. I don't get it. It's wrong. Oh, I thought for sure I'd be from the other side. Ugh, excuse me. 15. Finally. Haven't had to use one of these in a while. Damn it. I flipped the camera screen around and I tried to flip it back. Oh, wow, that's an unhappy knee. Oh, Jesus. Lord Thundering. Okay. For some reason, my left knee has been acting up. So, what's Rift Tracks playing now? I don't recognize it off. I hope it's not Trolls 2. I am not sure. Oh, yikes. Actually, I'm going to take a quick pit stop. I'll be back. What is going on? I don't remember this part in the Dark Power. see dark power about half a dozen times. It's a bad movie. Oh, is it bad? Oof. Grim and gruesome. Okay, so it looks like I'm looking at mostly auto-host situations. I have to talk to Daryl about that. There we go. So, why is it twisted? The problem with this camera tripod is that the handle used to pivot the head is snapped off, unfortunately. So it makes adjusting it a bit of an issue. That's better. So I've been drinking this tea for 2 hours. And it's still, it's not piping hot, but I wouldn't want to guzzle this. It'd be a little too hot for me, but where were we? Turn it around. Okay. And as I was worried, well, the fire extinguisher didn't let go the way I thought it was, but still a little flimsy. Now, well, we're still on this side. Now, as I recall, I was under the impression that you can redirect the power input for several of the functions. So it looks like there's a handle, there's a knob on one side, so that's giving power. The steering is separate always. So I got the steering. So this to the weights, but there's nothing to suggest there's gear shifting. Oh, okay, no, that's a separate function. Oh, I guess all the functions are separate. I thought they were all geared to some kind of transmission so you could redivert the power to different functions, but apparently I'm wrong. And it's only the 2nd of the year. Wonderful. It's gonna be a long year. Okay, so there's no point in putting this away. so we're just locking pieces in, I guess. So, okay, this has got to be going to the winch. Winch? Not wedge, dummy. Oh, wait a minute. All this time I didn't hook the damn thing up. Way to go, silly. This could prove problematic. There we go. There, now you're on there. Okay, that's the winch. Cool. Oh, you could have seen some of that. All right. Hey, Jerry, you're back. Yeah, just puttering along. How is garbage detail? I gotta build some seats. Yeah, baby. Lab is hype. Oh. Viking guitar. Face of the enemy. Rah, 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 rah. Rah, 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 rah. So there are two shades of this particular piece. I learned that the hard way during the excavator build. Now, why there are two different colors, I don't know. I wonder if it has something to do with how tightly they fit together. I don't know. Here's the end. Come on, come on. Wherever you are. Oh, there. I found you. Trying to sneak away is what I saw. red. What do we got? That. This does not look the same as what I am looking at. Nope, it's not. So they are not there. They're not there. So where did I put them? Nope. Well, now what? Where, oh where did you guys go? I thought all the half beams were in one place, but apparently they are not. Oops, you belong in there. Get to where you belong. Quit sneaking around. Nope. Nope. Not in there. In here? Should not be. These are all large body panel type pieces. Yeah. It's not in there. So where the bleep did they go? No. Strange. Oh, I really hope I didn't put them somewhere else. I will be most unhappy. I don't feel like searching through 235 instructions to figure out where I misplaced them. So I might have used a 3 half beam instead of a 4 somewhere, which is why I am potentially screwed. Fingers crossed, but nope. Nope. I don't know, man. What the hell? Unless, of course, they're sitting right in front of me. These are all pins. There should be no beams at all in this section. Judging by that, no, they are not in there. These are all 4s. The half beams are all 4s. There are no 3s. Oh, look, a 4. 4 and a 4 and a 4 and a 4. I've got 5. That's 6 in total. Oops. Gray, not black. Damn it. I forgot. Without a white outline, it's not black. So, mystery solved. And I didn't lose my temper. Yay. Yeah. I can do this without becoming upset. Yay. Nope. This way. Okay. So, thought that's where they went. Oh, there they are. We haven't lost a frame in hours. Pretty sure we dropped 144 frames. Oh, I like the little turn the microphone off by tilting it up. Saves me trying to find the button. Well, that's a problem. Yeah. Okay, Houston. We have confusion. I'm fine up to that point. I'm fine up to this point. And then I get confused. Oh, I see. There we go. Okay. It's interesting to see the number of ways they've designed seats. I think every Technic set I've done has designed a seat differently. I'm pretty sure I have not seen this design before. Lego and the mysterious 10 million seats. Okay, so for once they've actually shown me which way they want the pin to go in. A lot of the times with these triples they don't. I presume and hope, fingers crossed, that it wasn't important, but at some point in time I'm going to learn, yeah, it was important. For some silly design reason. Da. Next. Okay. Well, it seems kind of clear. Yeah, there's only one. Appears to be only one way this is going in. Oh, yeah, this is lava? Well, no, actually. Lava might not be a problem. I'm just taking a short time out to see what kind of a tool I would have to create to make this work. So, pin it in. Oh, wait a minute. Better yet, pin it this way. So I would come in this way. As you can see. Yeah! Cool. See? I had to make a tool to be able to install the seat. Where's my phone? Oh, it's charging. I'll be right back. I'm going to take a picture of that. Yeah, it's Dark Power. Horrible movie. Oh, okay. Whoops. Get out of here. There we go. So. This is where it gets tricky. How am I supposed to take a picture of this? Come here. Okay. I think I'll be making a lot of stuff. Although, I'm thinking that might be an all-purpose tool. Probably need a longer handle on it. Or different kinds of handles, depending on where I have to reach in to insert a piece. But yes, that's excellent. Excellent, Smithers. Excellent. Note to self. Remember that. You're going to need it. Okay. I'm not going to leave it that way because it's part of the set. So, the seat is done. How are we doing for time? 9:30. Okay. 2, 1. It is nice having everything sorted. Now, hang on. By right, which is what I'm looking for, it's supposed to be. Or is this a case of it's the last one? So it's buried in there. Is that it? There we go. It's probably the last. No, there's another one. So at least one more. Da. Processor's still running at 99, 97. Why? Unless this is another example of task managers not adding things up correctly. I did come across something earlier that noted because of the 1809 Windows 10 build, that was one of the problems. CPU was not adding up to the correct number. So I might not be taxing the system as much as I thought. Oh, 201 frames. I just lost 67. I just lost 67 frames in the last, 10 minutes I noticed? I hadn't lost any? Okay. Well, let's not worry about it for now. Have I? Okay. They seem rather easy to pick out when they're playing. I noticed Pretzel's now charging $4.99 for the premium version. It's down from 10. Might consider in time when I have the money. Oh, isn't that a little confusing? Jesus. I hope it's useful, because damn thing is all that for a running board. Why are they using a pin twice as long? Because, okay. The reason why is because the only piece with the female end on a pin is a triple pin. There isn't one that's just too wide, too long. That's why they've used it. They don't have such a thing, and it's shorter. Okay. I get it. I get it. Just to make sure. 246. Nope, that's a door. 245, 246. Oh, yeah, that's correct. So, orient you that way, and that, and that. What the hell? Okay. Okay, this as lava is going to be a problem. For starters, we're going to have to, I'm going to have to move that camera. It's just going to be, my being right-handed makes demonstrating this much easier. Oops, sorry about that. Okay. That seems odd. It's just hanging there? Where is it? There we go. No, maybe that's how it's going to connect. It seems flimsy to me, but I guess it's enough to make it work. Oh, okay, so at some point, okay, that fixes the problem. Okay, so they will brace it in a couple of steps. Okay, there we go. I'm not so concerned now. Yeah. Let's try orienting all the pins according to our theory. Oh, no, that one cannot be. I can pop it out, turn it 90 degrees. Other than that, tight fit. Okay. Is there supposed to be a lever for popping the door open? That's part of the gull wing. Well, two-part gull wing in this case. I'm thinking perhaps that's what I'm about to build. Is the part that opens the door. I think I call that a long, lazy elbow. Okay, so where did I put those little devils? By right? Oh, wait a minute, because okay, I think he's supposed to be. Thinking I may have separated that one out. Yes, I did. the gears. There's 2. That is 2. Okay. I'm guessing Brick and Nick has me on auto host. Cool. Of course, that means I'm the only one out here. Well, I was the only one when he signed off. Okay. Okay, where are we? Slide you back into place. And so okay. Shoot. I guess I should give thought to what games I'm going to stream. I mean, WoW, leveling up tunes, raiding, making money, and farming mounts. Viscera cleanup detail, that's on the weekend. Oh, you put that there, yeah. Dope. Okay. So you are oriented that way, and you're oriented that way. Ooh, this is a problem. As a lava build, I don't know why these black pins with the eyelets are just so brutally tough. They are a nasty fit. Just, is that on purpose, or the mold is mold's a little 1,000th taken off kind of thing? Well, probably less than that. Where did I put those? Over here. So I got you. No idea what this is for. And I'm afraid this illustration is not really clearing it up for me. Let's see, does the book help? Maybe there's another page. Ah, okay. I think I got it. Nope. That's better. Okay. So this is part of the going door mechanism. Yeah, this as lava, it's going to be a problem. I say it a lot. That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. Oh, okay. Cool. I think perhaps the next few steps might finish the whole door assembly. And I think we will call it at that point. We'll see what the next step is. See if we need to... Hopefully we can find someone to pass the torch to. 3, 5, 3, 5, 1 is 11. Two sets of 3. Okay, that was just the door panel. It's not the whole door. Yeah, so back to games. That's so many. I want to make time for playing them. Thinking they might sort of fit in a vintage game category. A lot of them are on the older side. Ooh. These little half beams do not ring a bell, which means they're probably... I want that, but I need them in gray. They are not in there. There we go. So I need 1. So it means there's actually 2 altogether. So turn the door around. Pins at the end. Yeah, I gotta move that, but damn. Because the computer's on that side and the length of the cable, that's why I moved the camera over there. When it has to go over here, because I'm right-handed. That gives you a better view, and that's important. It's importante. What? This is on the wrong side. Black. Okie dokie. And no stickers. We don't do stickers. Yeah, I got them turned the way I want. It's an odd crunch. Okay. There we go. That. No, that's... It's not a Lambo. Who does this? Oh, Konzig. Konzig? I think that's the name. That's sort of how I think their doors work. I think. Cool. Okay, 261, done. So, the next set of instructions are for the other door, which I'm going to hold off for another show. So, let's see. Let's pack that up. Put you away. So, that's as far as we got. I didn't note where I started. 200 something? Oh, actually, it's quicker for me to use this as a reference. 25. Oh, no, farther back. Farther back. Oh, those are tailpipes. Oh, okay. Silly me. Wait a minute. All that. There we go. 280. Well, okay. 189 to 261. Done. So about 80 steps. 80. No, they're like 74 or something. Okay. 74. 72. Cool. Okay. Now, let us find someone to pass the torch. Hopefully, we got someone out there. Not a lot of people here right now, but if MLG is up and running, I didn't see a notification, so I'm not sure. He normally Wednesday, I think he normally does. Well, if we got that done, why don't I shut that down? What's that do for the processor? It occurs to me that by shutting things down in certain orders, I can figure out what's pigging out. Now the OBS is higher. Why? OBS is cranking at 50. Why has it gone up? I know not. Why? Spock! Why? Why is the processor working so hard? Spock! You pointy-eared devil. Sorry, that's a Bones moment. Would be funny to hear Bones call him a galoot. You pointy-eared galoot. Damn it, man, you're a pointy-eared galoot. What do you know about this stuff? That is curious. I hadn't considered what I can figure out's going on. If I do things backwards. I can hear that. I can hear a bit of the CPU vent. Just turn it up a bit. That's weird. Okay. I also have to remember to move stream labels. It's in the OneDrive, so every time it changes, OneDrive has to do something. So that's causing me issues, which I don't like. Damn. One label doesn't seem to make any difference. MLG does not appear to be on. Okay, so we're brick building. Unfortunately, no. There appears to be no other brick builders right now. Oh, that's too bad. Of course, you watch MLG be on in half an hour. Unfortunately, yeah, I gotta get some other things done tonight. So. Well, we could try proxy. No reason why not. Fellow Canadian out there on the rock. CPU still cracking at 100. Why? Change the order of stuff. Stupid machine. Why is OBS acting like a fat, bloated pig? 46%. Why? Oh well, who cares? At some point, we will make changes. I just might plug all this into the new computer. Say screw it. Turn this thing into a server. Not exactly a dignified end for you. Although, streaming in another room, maybe a simple setup. I'm going to try running the setup wizard at another point in time, see if that'll make a difference.
next to ghost ships. I find those cause me a lot of lag.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
You like rubber bands? Rubber band balls. You were gonna take
When it was taking like an hour and a half to get through one square yesterday, I was not pleased.
Oh, it's not taking like that. Yeah, no.
Out of armor. It's at 015 in the freezing cold, so we're dying faster than their bullets can
You're on
kill
a
us.
gallon.
Ooh, sounds like we have Chinese down in 015. I've got one of the crew members right now who just died down there, accidentally respawned on our boat.
We didn't bring enough sets of armor.
Oh.
Taking bullets.
Yeah.
A carbine basically destroys for armor.
Okay. If no one's doing anything in particular important.
Agreed.
And spawn over in there and seeing the validity of that.
So you said down at 015 there's Chinese?
Yes, so they're literally right at our back door.
How many of them?
So, they own an island. Like, we didn't even know they were there.
All right, I don't know if this information will help. Supposedly down there, they might have an island behind 015 and just pretty much ransacked everybody who was down there from behind.
Allies were homies and everybody. But I tried to get up into the allied ship when I first left before.
All right, let's raise sails. Front sail 50. Pretty much ransacked everybody who was down there from behind. Hold. Brace yourselves.